The CSRA is a hub of innovation and passion. Today, we're going to check out what the plant house is all about. Let's go. Hey, Katie, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. Well, thanks for meeting with us today.
Absolutely.
So I'm here with Katie, who's the store manager of Plant House. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and talk about what the Plant House is all about?
So my name is Katie. I am a store manager here at Plant House. I've been here for just over a year now. Basically what we do here is we kind of have our store set up into two areas. We have our retail side where we sell plants, pots, and accessories. We also offer a complimentary potting service with purchase. And then the other half of our store is our terrarium workspace. So we offer workshops, we host events on-site and off-site, and then we also take walk-ins, and we just kind of go over care, assembly, everything from start to finish.
That's awesome. So if you had no idea how to keep a plant alive, this is where you'd want to come.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes.
Awesome. So as we're going to look at some of these bowls here, if you were a plant, what would you be and why?
So I would say that I am any sort of pothos. It's an easy type of plant. It's very low maintenance. It's very forgiving. And I would say that's really like my big things about me.
Okay, perfect.
So this is our terrarium workspace. This is where we host our workshops, and this is also where we build terrariums. Today we will be building a terrarium, so you are going to choose the glass off of the wall. You will have the choice between building a succulent cactus terrarium, or you can build an air plant terrarium. And once you kind of pick out your glass, we'll go over what the different plants are, how to care for them, and everything like that.
Okay, perfect. So let's start looking for bowls. I picked out this gorgeous one that we're gonna do air plants in?
Yes.
Okay, so what's my first step?
Yes, so for your terrarium, you are going to start with a layer of sand.
Okay.
You can do about an inch or so. We have 6 different colors here. You can layer it, you can speckle it, you can do one solid color if you want. This is kind of the start of getting the creative process going for you.
Okay, and I just use this? All right. So while I'm doing this, Katie, tell me a little bit about how the Plant House adds to our community.
So one of our values as a company is actually making connections and just being a part of the community. So we want to bring people here together. We want to be able to make connections, you know, with other plant people in the community, because there is a large community of plant people around here. So we just want to build those connections and get people involved and just kind of be another space for people to gather here.
So what's my next step?
So your next step is going to be decorating, really. If you want, we can actually pick out some plants over here to put into your terrarium, and then we'll start decorating and build your jellyfish.
Awesome, that's awesome. All right, yeah, let's go.
So for your air plant terrarium, you'll have the choice on these bottom 2 rows here. We have 3 different varieties. We have the Medusa, the Ionantha, and then the Gensifolias. You can put them all together. For your jellyfish terrarium, we'll typically go with some Medusas, but it's really up to your design choice. So you can go ahead and pick out any 5 that you'd like here.
Okay.
All right, so with your air plant, with your jellyfish terrarium, what you're really wanting to do is kind of meet in the middle as far as your decorations go. So if you want, you can go ahead and start building from the bottom, and then we have these little urchins here that we are going to put on these guys, and then you've got your jellyfish here.
Nice. So how do they stay in there?
So we are going to use fishing line to tie it off.
How did the Plant House get started?
So our CEO Bailey was working with her parents up in Virginia Beach, and they were selling terrarium supplies online, and she suggested that they do workshops in person. And so they started hosting workshops in their warehouse, and they became so popular that they started out a storefront and brought in house plants and started building it from there, and here we are now.
Yeah, it's a really cool, really cool store. So, Katie, obviously, if you're in the CSRA, you can come here and do something cool like this, but do y'all have other locations?
We do. So closestly located to us is going to be Columbia and Decatur. And outside of that, we have locations all the way up to Virginia down to Decatur.
Oh, wow. So how many locations is that total?
10 total.
10 total?
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, great. I might just try to go to all of your stores then.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
Thanks so much.
Uh-huh.